Hey everyone, and welcome back for another Carifit workout circuit. Today I'm going to take you through one of my favorite Carifit formats. We're going to change move every single move. So I'm going to throw loads and loads of variety at you. Now, often called this 20 moves in 20 minutes, things like that. But mainly today, we're going to throw surprises at the body. So I'm going to be using some body weight moves. I'm going to be using my dumbbells. And today I'm going to be using our Carifit hoops. Now, that's just a standard issue Pilates hoop. If you've not got one at home, grab a sofa cushion for me, a big sofa cushion that you can squeeze, and that will act as a good substitute for this. And I'll explain a little bit about this when we get into today's session. Now, as always with Carifit, we're going to start everything off with our lovely familiar workout in around 45 seconds. For all of you at home that might be new to Carifit, we're going to make sure that we've got our babies in just a single layer only of clothing. That's really, really important. And we're going to make sure we've got them in a lovely, high, tight, and kissable position. And you should be able to achieve that in any baby carrier that fits you and your baby. Of course, not all do, but many can be optimized to properly fit you. So check for that high, tight, and kissable as your gold safety standard. Make sure babies are fed in clean nappies. And as always, when we're moving through this workout, I want you to try and stay in time with me. If you need a little bit more rest, pause me, miss a few reps, doesn't matter. But when we're moving, let's try and move in sync. Okay, let's get this show on the road today. We're going to start with our lovely familiar Carifit warm-up. With me, everybody at home, feet just wider than our hips, and we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. So, as always, and if you're doing lots of these sessions, you're going to get really used to our Carifit warm-up. It's 2 moves. It doesn't change. It gets our body and our brain into workout mode, and it helps our babies just to relax and to settle in the carrier. So we're just going to work for around 2.5, 3 minutes to let that magic happen. And then we are going to get stuck in. And every single move is going to be something different. As we've been doing with these circuit sessions, we're going to hit something around the 20-minute mark and should leave you feeling absolutely fantastic, energized, satisfied, pumped up for the day. And for many of you at home, as we know, you'll have a beautiful sleeping baby on you. One more. Nice. We're going to tuck the hands. We're just going to come into our little heel flicks, working side to side, keeping everything nice and smooth, light on the feet. Good. And you're just going to work with me, everybody. That really is the key to Carifit. You're not doing it on your own. We're doing it together. You're doing it with lots of others at home and thousands of thousands that have done Carifit over the last few years. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to reset those feet and we're just going to go again. Same 2 moves. We just do them on repeat. We can breathe. We can work a little bit deeper if we want to into that squat as we feel ourselves starting to loosen up and wake up. Main thing, as always, with these moves, they're going to come at you pretty thick and fast today, but just prioritize quality of movement, everybody. Good reps are always preferable. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to tuck in again, and we're just going to work those little side-to-side flicks. Now, I am consciously spending a little bit of time on one leg, and I'm really trying to drive my heel up towards my bum so that I'm really getting nice and loose through the hamstrings. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax there. Beautiful. Give the legs a little shake out, and we're going to get stuck into today's session. So I'm going to break this into 3 parts for you today. Dumbbells, body weight, hoops. And that's how we're going to roll. Little section with each. So for their Carifit sessions, remember, volume and reps are really the key. So we're going to pin the elbows nice and high and wide. We're going to start with our favorite squat and press. and then we're going to build from there. 3, 2, 1. We're going to sink and we're going to squeeze. And all we're thinking with all these moves is that we're going to work as good a quality as we can for around 35, 40 seconds. And then we're going to take a 20-second break. And we're going to rattle through. I'm going to get you through a boatload of different Carifit moves today. Some real variety coming at you. When we finish each section, whether it's dumbbells, bodyweight or hoops, we'll take a slightly longer break, but we're going to keep the breaks tight. One more. Beautiful. We're going to keep the brakes really tight once we're going. Right. We're going to come straight into some lunge and bicep curl. So rear lunges in Carifit land. So we're really getting that glute focused lunge. And we're going to have a nice tight bicep curl as we do it. So feet narrow, arms open, chest proud. And let's hit it. Just rear lunge, nice controlled bicep curl. Don't have to go super deep yet. There are going to be some lunges in a moment where I'm going to really encourage you to work deep. These first couple of moves, we're still easing in, switching on, waking up. Well, some of you, depending on what time of day you're doing this, if you've got a little baby at home, could have been awake a long time. 3, 2, 1. Really nice. Okay, we're going to come into a wide squat with a mid row. So this is our dumbbell section. Just keep hold of those dumbbells and stick with me, everybody. So feet wide, knees are turned out, toes are turned out. We're going to push the weights forward and pull them back in. 3, 2, 1. So we push and we pull. We're going to keep the knees open. We've gone wider with our feet. And as we draw in, I'm pulling the shoulder blades back, squeezing them together. I'm really trying to think about my posture, resetting my shoulder position. My elbows are coming in wide of my body, not narrow. So there's daylight between my elbows and my ribs. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful, everybody. Shake it out. Short, sharp breathers with this first section. Okay, we're going to come into a fantastic little single-sided drill, and we're going to do 1 set on each leg. So with this first set, we're going to take our left arm and we're just going to pop it at a right angle. So we've engaged our bicep, and as we lunge backwards, we're going to hit a nice lat raise with our right arm. So it's right arm and right leg driving back. 3, 2, 1. Looks like that. And we're going to slow the lunges down. Now this is where if you're starting to feel really warmed up, really switched on, then you absolutely can start to build some deeper range into that lunge pattern. And nice clean angles on the lat raise. 2 more. 1 more. And relax. Give them a little shake. We're going to walk it off. We've got that 20 seconds or so. Remember, loads of flexibility built in to these Carifit sessions. So you can always make them suit you. Take more rest. Don't work as deep. Don't lift the weights some days. Okay, tuck in the right arm, little bend at the left elbow, left leg back, left arm, lat raise. 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it. And just quality. We want to glide. One of the hardest things to do when you're doing Carifit is to make really hard, complex movements look controlled. Not easy, controlled. That is one of our favorite words at Carifit. Control and quality of movement. That is how and why we've been getting amazing results for thousands of mums for almost 10 years. One more. I think we've done longer. Vern's waffling. Good. Shake it out and relax. Really nice. Now, one more dumbbell track. Then we're going to have a slightly longer breather. Now, we're going to do some side squat and press. This is really dynamic. It's going to throw our heart rates up. Neat feet when we step out. Nice solid squat, and we boom those dumbbells back to the middle. So we sink, we squeeze, we sink, we squeeze, and we're away. And we're just going to really hit a rhythm. Really hit that rhythm. Let's see if we can stay together. So dropping the hips, throwing the bum back, and then driving out of it, trying to keep the elbows wide the whole time and the eyes up, the chin up, the chest up. Keep it coming. We're going to take 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Okay, dumbbells can go away. We've got a minute or so, gang. A minute or so of chill. If you want to grab a quick drink, grab a quick drink. That's never a bad idea, and just stay loose. And then we're going to come into our body weight section now. This section, do a good job though, is getting your heart rate up. This section is all about pulses. We're going to work some pulse movements with just our body weight. So it's going to burn. It's going to be short and sharp. Let's get through it together. We're going to take good positions, and then we're going to work various pulses, particularly today looking at ankle flexion, so that if you are building back towards running and jumping and high impact work postnatally, this kind of training really keeps you safe as you do that. Okay, first move. We're going to come into our wide squat stance. We're going to drop down, and then we're going to do some alternating heel lifts. Expect these to burn, gang. Just come with me. We're going to get through this together. So wide squats, we can tuck our hands. We're going to sit right down. Knees are open, chest is open. Then with no bounce, heel, 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 heel. And we're here. Let's go. Now, the higher you can pinch that heel, the better. Keep the knees open. Sit back with the chest up. And let's really work. Ab and adductors, quads, glutes, calves, Achilles. So much happening here that will help to keep your body safe as you build back to higher impact work. Whew, and they will burn. Now, if you want to work harder, you just go deeper. If you don't want to work quite as hard, you raise up a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Always a tasty one. Shake out the legs. Now, for those of you that did the impact preparation circuit with me last week, this is the basic bit of the move, the bottom bit of the move, the ankle flexion bit. So we're going to do a left foot forwards first, everybody. We're going to set ourselves. We're going to drop down into our lunge, and then we're lifting up our front heel. So we're going to drop down, that nice lunge hold, and then it's heel, heel, heel. These will be very much in the quad burning category. So we'll keep them at 30 seconds for everybody. But do it, lift that heel, connect that heel. Try and stay tall, try and stay centered. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hoo, hoo, hoo. How to hit the spot really quickly doing Carifit. do those. Right, same drill, other side, right foot lead. Let's get in position. Remember, short rests. This is our little body weight section. So we're going to drop and we're going to be lifting through that front heel again. Down we come. Now, this bit's about stability. You can be right at the floor, you can be high up, but you've got to be soft, you've got to be engaged because we want those glutes fired. Away we go. And then you're trying not to rise and fall your body. So it's just the heel coming up, but my head should be level and still. Check it on the boards behind the lines. And chest is up, sit through the middle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Right, we've got one more move on our bodyweight section, then we're into our hoops. So we are going to take some traditional squat pulses. We're going to use our arms at the front like a counterbalance, and we're going to sit right in our heels. Now we're going to drop down. I want you to think heel to floor connection at the bottom of this, gang. So set the arms, but I'd go front for a counterbalance. Sit, and we're going to pulse. Now pulses are slow, and the angle I'm concentrating on increasing is behind the knee. So that's what I'm doing. Bottom range of my squat. Driving my hips back, thinking about controlling the pulse through the heel of the foot. That bit's key because we want those glutes loaded and firing. 8, 7, they're on fire. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I know that's noisy at home. I hope you've got some music on. Drown out the screams. All right, brilliant. 45 seconds. Shake them out. Maybe have a little quad stretch if you need to, just to freshen them up. And then we're going to get our hoops. If you haven't got a hoop, grab a sofa cushion. What I can tell you for sure, if you're doing lots of Carifit sessions with me here, if you're doing lots of Carifit sessions and following amazing programs in the Carifit app, spending £10, $12 on a hoop, absolute game changer for your Carifit workouts. Now we're going to do 4 of my favorite things with this hoop. So we've got 4 work blocks to go. We're going to do some rotational work first. When we twist, it does amazing things for our body, but particularly it does amazing things in a newly postnatal body. So you're going to set the hoop at shoulder height and you're going to give it a squeeze so it doesn't look round. And the arms are almost fully extended. So the move is drop, twist, center and up. That's our move. Let's go for it. So we drop and hold, we twist, we center, we come up. So we're holding another form of static lunge and we're encouraging rotation from our middle and upper back. So much good stuff is happening when we do this. We're encouraging mobility, range of movement, flexibility. We're opening up parts of our back that might be tight from looking after our little ones. We're working on our core and our trunk. Because we're holding the lunge static, we're working on our pelvic floor and our glutes. One more. And relax. Whoa. Yes, 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 yes. Amazing. Say move the other side, coming up. When you think about that rotation, think about separating upper and lower body. So my hips are going to stay square to you and the screen. My middle and upper back is going to produce the rotation. Right foot forward. And we're twisting over the front knee, not away from it. 3, 2, 1. Drop and hold, twist, center and up. And again, the range is the variable. If I drop right to the floor, wow, that hits the legs more. I can be up here, really working on the rotation. Most people, somewhere in the middle, nice deep lunge, but with control, and then dragging that hoop round at shoulder height. Keep them coming, everybody. Wah! Feels like a noisy session today. Let me know if you think that's true. We're going to take one more. And shake it out. Amazing. 2 working moves to go, everybody. Now, this really is something quite specific and unique to Carifit. It's a move I created years ago. A lot of you will spend time with your baby on your hip. So let's strengthen the body to do that. Hoop, right hand, right hip, and then press it in. So actively press it in. So that hoop's round, no tension. That hoop is pressed in, tension. Now, we're going to take a curtsy lunge, keeping that hoop there. This arm can be used for balance. So we're going to curtsy, and then we're going to connect. So now our lower body is having some rotation. Keep the feet neat, turn the hips back to me, and keep tension on the hoop. If you've got a big sofa cushion, squeeze that bad boy into your hip. Hold on to it tight, because then we're working our trunk, our intercostals. Again, we're hitting our glutes. We're working through our shoulders. We don't need to train for hours when we do Carifit. We're clever, we're quick, and we're wearing our babies. So we're working weighted, we're working harder. One more. And relax there. Beautiful. Release the hoop, shake out the legs if we need to. Last move, gang, and we're high five down and a stretch. Left hand, left hip, big squeeze on the hoop. We're going to work on controlling that front knee. Let's go. I know this is the side I have to concentrate a little bit more on not letting that knee drift. But you know what? The more you do these things, the stronger the habit, the stronger the body, the greater the adaptation. Every single Carifit workout you do stacks on the one you've done before. That is the beauty of it. And guess what? If you did a session with me last week, your baby's heavier this week. You're working harder, whether you chose to or not. 3, chest up, hoop pressed in. 2, one more, everybody. And 1. Hoops down. In for our every session Carifit high five. Awesome job. I'm going to guide you through a little stretch. Hopefully you've really enjoyed that. If you want to repeat any of it, if you want to look at it again, just rewind it, practice it. Go again. Okay, let's come into our stretches, everybody. Left foot forwards, right foot back. Connect the back heel and just push the hands away. So another cracking little Carifit session. Remember, our app is packed full of week by week things to complete programs. Means you don't have to think about what you're doing, whether it's appropriate, whether it's progressive. You just turn it on and tick off the next thing on the list. And they're self-paced. So you complete a block, you move on to the next block. Simple as that. If some blocks take you 4 days to complete, brilliant. Some might take you 10 days to complete, 2 weeks to complete. Doesn't matter. You work through them and the results you'll get will be amazing. Now, as we're stretching, just calming the heart rates. Maybe we'll have a sleeping baby. Enjoy it. It's special. Mine are much older now. You don't get these magical baby wearing moments back. I can mirror the weight. I can't mirror the feeling. Okay, both feet down. We're going to roll out the hips. Nice big circles. Both directions. Really nice, everybody. As always, let me know if you've done this workout, how you found it. Find it tough, easy? What was good? What needs practice? All that kind of stuff is great. Figure 4 stretch. Glutes, as always, have done a lot when we do Carifit. And the other side. Whoa, wobblier. Wobblier. Good. We're just going to roll out the shoulders. We're going to link the hands behind our back. Whoa. Draw the chin right up to the sky. A couple of really nice big inhales and exhales. And then we're going to relax. As always, we're going to give our workout buddies a kiss on the head. Everybody, another Carifit workout in the bag. Awesome. As soon as you do these, they're yours. Your body owns them. Your fitness owns them. They're in the bank. Don't leave it too long. I'll see you for another session, either in the app or back here very, very soon. Thanks, everybody.